Previously, on Morrowind, Archmaster, Archcanon, and now Archmage, who would have thought running 3 organizations at once would prove stressful. The least stressful part of last week was hanging out in the Corpricarium with Yagrum for a few hours discussing theories. Of course, fighting Trebonius in the arena grounds was stressful. I mean, for all the man's flaws, he really was a great battle mage. I'm hoping at least under my guidance the guild can maybe return to being a respectable organization. It really does get to me sometimes, though, having so many people depending on you for everything. There's very little time for myself anymore. Writing in my journal just now is the first time in weeks I've been able to just relax. I need a vacation.
Hello, and welcome back to more Morrowind with Valdryn Selis. So today we're going to be doing something a bit different. But before the video starts, I just wanted to say thank you to the now 825 subscribers on the channel and how awesome that is to keep reaching these milestones on my YouTube channel and the amount of support I get from you guys. And I'd like to reiterate that there is a Discord server for the channel now, so if you'd want to come hang out with us, talk Morrowind, talk games, get updates on the channel, there's a link below. So the first thing is I went into creation kit or whatever it's called for Morrowind, and I modified this Telvanni Magister robe to have these same enchantments as the Archmage's robe. So basically I just got rid of that constant restore magicka because it was a little bit too much, and I made them exactly the same across because I think Valdryn should have like a powerful robe as the Archmage, but that restore magicka was just a bit too much. I'm not going to need either of them though, so I'm going to leave them here. Perhaps, I don't know, on top of this chest, and we'll put the Telvanni robe on this chest, or not. We'll just put it on the ground there, we won't forget it. And the Staff of Magnus, while cool, we're not going to be needing it where we're going. So we're gonna hang it up on the wall here. There you go, good enough for me. We're not going to be needing it. And these gloves that we've been wearing for a very, very, very long time at this point, we are also going to leave here. I'll just put them in this chest. I also put some of our amulets in here because we're not going to need them either. And there you are, you know, kind of Valdryn's default outfit. I wish our hair didn't clip with the collar of this shirt, but it's fine. You can't see it from behind. So Valdryn at this point has progressed through House Redoran, the Temple, the Mages Guild. He's done a lot since we've really done the main story at this point. And I thought about doing the main story this episode, but I also thought it would be kind of cool to give Valdryn the well-deserved break that he needs after dealing with all the things he's dealt with. So I have purchased some more basic weapons, including a longsword, just a silver one. You know, he's not trying to draw attention to himself. He's not trying to go incognito, but, you know, carrying around powerful artifacts like that seems like a bad idea if you're not going to be using them. And I also bought this silver longbow because that looks kind of cool too. And a bunch of arrows, so, you know, we can relax, do some hunting. I've always said I want Valdryn to be a marksman. That's one of our like core skills here, or one of our minor skills, and we've never leveled it up or anything, so, you know, I bought a bow. I think it looks cool. But yes, we are going on a vacation.
Why walk when you can ride?
And this vacation is going to be a place we've never been before. I'm actually trying to think of the best way to get there. So yeah, I just thought Valdryn deserved some R&R, some downtime, somewhere to stretch his legs, whatever you want to say. And I've decided Valdryn is going to go to Firewatch. Now, I tried to download like 50 different mods and none of them worked, because there are a bunch of mods that let you sail a ship around. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. We could like sail our ship to Firewatch and enjoy the journey and really get into the roleplay there. But all of the mods that I used had issues, and so I ended up just not using them. I'm like, it's not worth it. I don't want to cause like more problems. So yeah, unfortunately no ship mod to sail the 7 seas, but it's okay. We're here in Firewatch. And I know what you're thinking, Valdryn, there's, you know, a crazy threat in Vvardenfell, Dagoth. He's not going to wait around for you to go on vacation and waste your time. And it's a valid point, except Valdryn, now that he has an intelligence of 100, went and spoke to Dagoth and convinced him to come with us on vacation. So, you know, he's here with us right now. He also wanted some relaxation time, you know, it's not all about war and fighting each other, and I just thought it was a good chance to get to know each other a little better. Of course, that was a joke. A bad joke, but a joke. Yeah, we're just gonna see the sights. You know, this is some of the newer Tamriel rebuilt content, and I've never been here. This is part of the overhaul they're doing for the Telvanni releases, and this is the first one that became publicly available, and I wanted to check it out, and it seems like a good vacation spot. You know, you got the beaches, it's an imperial town, it's nice, it's big, it's pretty. So yeah, we're just gonna see the sights, see what's going on. Hello. Welcome to Firewatch, Outlander. Eyes sure I have something you need? What can you tell me about Firewatch? This is the imperial capital of the Telvannis district and the seat of Duchess Jandacia. Duchess Perlulia Jandacia rules Firewatch and Telvannis district from Ember Keep. She's a Cyrod through and through, but she's been in Morrowind long enough to understand the way things work here. Ember Keep is the fortified palace of Perlulia Jandacia. The Duchess of Firewatch, the Duchess and her family don't leave their castle very often. That's unfortunate.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
Best prices, best selection.
Zenithar's fortune to you.
So I'm looking for a very particular shop. Here we are, the fine garments. Let's see what they got here.
Listening.
Good day, welcome to the finest clothery in all of the Telvannis district. If you're looking for high quality garments and exquisite fashions to delight the imagination, you've come to the right place. Ooh, I'm so intrigued. And there you are, our nice new shoes, a nice hat that gets rid of the clipping collar. I think he looks pretty good. He looks like a tourist. It is apparently a extravagant Colovian hat, which is pretty fitting because even though Valdryn wasn't exactly from Colovia, he was from Cyrodiil. They have a couple hats here, but I like this one because it goes with the rest of our clothes. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And now we can look the part.
Welcome. This one will buy from us, yes.
Even the Khajiit are wearing Colovian fur hats. Rajashi has anything a student at the college might need. I didn't know there was a college here. That's kind of cool. I'll buy a lantern. Why not? What can you tell me about the college? The College of Firewatch is the big building up in the Vaineth quarter. It is an institute of higher learning sponsored by the Duchess and the Imperial Commission. Many Westerners have come to Firewatch to teach or study, especially since Vvardenfell opened up. Oh, well, let's go check out the college then. Is this it? No, that is a chapel. It's like the opposite of a college. Oh, here you go. Hello?
I'm listening.
You look like the sort of outlander who values education and the written word. Thank you. Have you come to enroll as a student in the College of Firewatch? Yeah, I'm on vacation, but sure. The Mages Guild is always welcome at our college, Valdryn Selis. As a member, you're entitled to a discounted tuition with our alchemy and magecraft courses. Which of these courses strike your interest? Principles of alchemy, archaeological methods, geography of the eastern provinces, modern Morrowind history, innovations in magecraft, philosophies of the dark elven thought, rhetoric and oratorical style. Let's do archaeological methods, I guess. An aspiring delver, Valdryn Selis. Excellent. The Imperial Archaeological Society has provided us with a talented master of that art. Professor Udinia Hare's classroom is downstairs. Cool. They have some unique books too, I think. Some custom art. That looks awesome. Duchess of Firewatch since 364, Bradami Vaineth chartered the College of Firewatch in 379 as part of her effort to grow the city beyond its traditional military role. Though she lived to see the completion of the college by 387, Duchess Vaineth was tragically killed in 398 attempting to retake Navalis from the forces of the Tharnite conspirator Kasich of Ebonheart. Cool. I like that artwork a lot. That's really cool looking. How do I stick it in my house though?
Knowledge you need.
There's also a book of the history of Firewatch here. I would read it on screen, but I don't have enough time to do that. Let's try to find our classroom. Principles of alchemy, archaeological methods. That's us. Hello, how's it going? Do you have any good books? These are definitely custom books. They look custom. They look cool. Hello.
Come on. I haven't got all day, you know.
No, before you ask, you cannot check out dwarven weapons from the museum. I have like 50 of them at my house. I don't need them. And you are right. You need something? Okay. What's your background? I am Odunia Hare, historian of the Imperial Archaeological Society. I'm the resident professor of archaeology. Unfortunately, I'd much rather be out on a dig, but this pays the bills. Same. Oh, you're actually a skill trainer. Security, sneak, and acrobatics. I guess we could train something. Let's do some sneak. It's our pretty low skill of ours. We can just pretend that Valdryn is going to class. That's his idea of a vacation. So is everyone here a trainer? Yes, or at least a lot of them. Maybe you have to enroll in different classes to get different trainers. Maybe that's how the system works here. It's kind of cool. Kind of a different way of explaining how trainers will train you all day is because you're taking a class.
Summoned by another. Questions again.
Just a random Argonian man down here, whispering sweet nothings. I'd be happy to share some tips with you, Valdryn Selis, but this institution doesn't run itself. I must ask that you enroll in my class. Rhetoric and oratorical style before I can offer you instruction. If you'd like to enroll, talk to Modlist Argus. Okay, so I guess he's just another trainer. I was trying to find that Dwemer museum. I want to see what's in there. Museum wing, ooh. So a giant anchor, pretty cool. Some lore there. The Shoals of Septima, it's pretty cool too. More custom artwork. Can never get enough of that.
The prey approaches.
Are you like the tour guide, but you don't have anything to say? Dark Elf craftsmanship. Some Dwemer stuff. Yeah, see, we have all of these at home, so it's not that impressive. I won't steal it from him. Dark Elven helmets. Okay, that looks like a freaking power armor from Fallout helmet. I kind of want that one. A Kamal bone. This is some cool stuff. I want to sit here and read them. And there's a second story too. A runestone fragment, that looks cool. Navigational tools with a map and a cool looking custom urn.
What's this about?
Bronze claymore, quay goods. This is cool. Are you a tour guide? No. That's a really, really cool looking shield. The Stone of Septima. The Shield of the Emperor. Of all the things here, a katana from the Tesai, I think is how you say it. War banner of Prince Bashoman. That looks cool. I'd love to stick this banner in the house. And I'd love to have that shield in my house. The Stone of Septima. Constant fortified personality and luck. Those are our two lowest stats. Why do you have to be here,
Piece of the
sir?
nine, do you?
No, Valdryn's on vacation. He's not here to steal and get in trouble, and he's trying to relax, you know? That's what we're here for. More classrooms.
The prey.
Library tower. We do have a key to that now.
Have you any?
Hello.
How are you
Cool.
today?
So it's basically just like a giant archive of a bunch of these books. Yeah, a lot of them are custom, which is awesome. Makes me want to sit here and read them. Don't think any of them are skill books. That one is Speechcraft. Maybe there are a couple of skill books in here. Items in this room may not be removed from the library tower. Copying is not permitted. Those wishing to study a text held within the library's tower's rarities collection should make a formal request to a faculty member, the librarian, or the headmaster. Ooh, what's in there though? Maybe we go get permission and read some books. Ooh, mysticism. Alchemy. Destruction. There is the skill books. Mysticism again. I actually think one of those just taught us a spell. That's kind of cool. You've learned the spell of Fuchon Sire's Gentle Descent. Cool. So who's the librarian? You. Welcome to the library tower. I am Theralee Sailern, the librarian. Are you looking for a particular tome? The library tower is the prized centerpiece of the college. Our vast collection of tomes from around the known world is one of our grandest in all of the East, and our collection of texts on the Dark Elves is no doubt the most comprehensive of any imperial institution. Truly, there is no better place to learn about Morrowind and its people than in this library. How do I get in the back room, though? Can I actually do that, or do I have to break in? I heard that the college recently recruited a new professor, some naturalist fresh out of Cyrodiil, who came east to study rocks. I can't imagine his classes are very interesting. Maybe not. I suppose this intrusion is my fault for not locking the door. Do you have any questions for me? Who are you? Please do not make demands of my limited time, Valdryn Selis. If you would like me to teach you, you must enroll as a student.
So what's this regarding?
Sorry, I didn't know you were up here. I was trying to get into the forbidden section of the library. It looks like I'll have to do it myself.
What did I do?
Have you any news?
There's no one over here. It's a 100 locked door. I do happen to have a scroll of lock splitting. And I know I said I wouldn't break the law or anything, but Valdryn, curiosity often gets the better of him. We'll just shut that door. They don't need to know. On necromancy, legions of the dead, cunning, contempt, and confusion. So there are a bunch of necromancy books. The Warped West, Endorial Book of Passing. These are all super cool. I'd love to sit here and read them. Conjuration skill, alteration, mysticism, leveling up our magic, alteration again. Man, this is good. This is good levels. And a moose, because that is the most forbidden thing in here is a moose. Maybe he wrote these books. I don't know. All right, well, I think we've seen all there is to see in the library. So let's actually go do something. I wanted to explore. This is really cool.
Well, hello there.
I could see myself spending a long time in there, just sitting there reading. But, you know, we got things to do. Vacations to enjoy. A private bank. Grand Chapel. I'm not feeling like praying today.
Keep moving.
Welcome.
Not feeling social.
This one will buy you.
Furniture. You actually like sell stuff for your house, I guess. Ooh, a velvet pillow. Where are those banners that they have hanging in the library? I want to buy some of those.
Have a look around.
Oh, there's the
Let me know if you
velvet
need
pillow.
anything.
Looks pretty soft. Jeweler, what's going on with you? Salutations and good tidings to you. Feel free to peruse my selection of fine jewelry and do let me know if you'd like to examine anything in the case. He has some enchanted gear too. It's terrible, but he does have some. He also has velvet pillows. Well,
Greetings to you, Dunmer.
thank you. These people are actually nice to me. It's kind of
You're
refreshing.
not what I expected. You've earned my trust.
Summoned by another. Questions again.
I've heard whispers about that Archmage at the Mages Guild. He freely consorts with Daedra, they say, and even has some of them staffing the guild hall. There must be a different Archmage here. I was just avoiding it, but now I gotta check it out. Yeah, hey, Mintal regards you impassively. Do you talk? He continues to regard you impassively. Yeah, he just has Daedra here. All right, that's not really a rumor. It's just the truth. Who's that Daedra in the corner? He cuts an imposing figure, doesn't he? The Archmage bound him only a few weeks ago for some extra security with those Telvanni provocations on the rise. Absalon swears that Guardian Daedra can speak even without a mouth, but so far, Mintal hasn't said a word to anyone. Yeah, so there is another Archmage here. I don't like that. Anesa welcomes this one to the guild hall. There's no safer place in Telvannis. That's probably true, honestly. Daria Vicunia seems worried about Polius Tertius. He's fallen into some bad habits recently. Or so I've heard.
Welcome, friend. Looking for potions to make you stronger.
And you are the guild guide. All right.
Perhaps.
Another Daedra. Hello.
Salutation.
Welcome to this miserable patch of Mundus. I can fling you around from one gray mortal hovel to another for a bit of a shiny. So he's a guild guide? My powers are immense, and I could teleport you anywhere you please on this dull mortal realm were I unbound. Yeah, I am bound, and I may only teleport you to Old Ebonheart or Vivek. What's your background? He snarls. The mortal takes an interest in the chained demon. How charitable. In my countless ages of life, I have conquered cities, slain great heroes, and watched the mightiest achievements of men and elves turn to ash. The sheer breadth of my existence would shatter your tiny mind. If you were to live 100 of your mortal lifetimes, perhaps you could begin to understand the depths of my bound indignity. Someone's a little full of themselves.
Greetings, honored friend.
I don't think we've been introduced, traveler. I'm Stans in Sun. That's a great name. How can I help you? Yeah, your spells suck. Man, this place is wild. Leave me alone. I'm not in the guild for company. I heard the captain of the Brazen Maiden has filed suit against the Order of Firewatch. Something about a Drake-like beacon going out and her ship running aground. The Drake Light Beacon is the city's most famous landmark and the headquarters of the Knightly Order of Firewatch. Emperor Uriel V built the lighthouse when he was preparing for his invasion of Akavir, and it has been a symbol of Firewatch ever since. You sure like to talk for a guy who wants to be left alone. Okay, there's a supply chest. I'll take your magic potions. Ow. What the heck is that? Just a rune that hurts you? What's in there? I gotta know now. Can I deactivate it? No.
I'd be
Seems like
happy to
she has
talk.
some duties
My
for us
pleasure,
too.
really.
Don't know if I want to be doing that right now. And I don't see the Archmage, so maybe he's not here. Kind of wanted to talk to him a little bit. Galan Brandit over at the Fighters Guild is making so much money from the guard contracts that he's considering opening up a chapter in Port Telvanus. An Imperial Guild in Port Telvanus. Can you imagine? The scandals. Hit them hard, then hit them again. That's what I always say, and I've got just the stuff. Yeah, you do, but it's not very good, so let's try a tavern. Maybe?
Excuse me. I was just thinking.
Hello? Andreas Tuca's got something special lined up in an underground brawl den below Saran. He's even throwing the door open to folks outside the guild at this time. Saran, why are you telling me about that? The head priest at the Chapel of Akatosh seems like a mild-mannered old man, but don't let that fool you. He took over the city and restored order during the final moments of the simulacrum, and not with prayers. Okay. Have you heard of the Thieves Guild? I've never heard of them. I don't know why I'd be asking you about it, but maybe they're down here in the basement. This area is like very orange. Is that intentional?
What do you want?
Another month like the last and I'll be out of business. It's all the fault of Phaedron Adland and his friends in the Census and Excise office. An honest murder can't compete. Who's that? I'm sure you know of Phaedron if you've spent any time in the richer parts of Firewatch. He sells his moth silks and other fabrics to the well-connected. And since he is well-connected, he only gets wealthier. The bureaucrats at the Census and Excise office wave his shipments through with barely an inspection. Meanwhile, mine languish in storage. Not a fair system, is it? One could hardly blame a poor shopkeeper from taking necessary matters into his own hands. Yeah, I agree. It's good to see another who recognizes how badly the system is slanted. Certainly I could protest, but who would listen to a fellow like me? Certainly not the Census and Excise officials, but perhaps you could help. Phaedron's latest shipment is currently at the Census office right now. There are fine moth silks brought in from Cyrodiil, destined for Firewatch's bureaucrats and courtiers. Unless, of course, someone were to sabotage them. Would you be interested in doing this? Yeah. Wonderful, you'll need this bottle. It contains a reagent that will disintegrate any cloth it's exposed to. Take it to Phaedron's shipment that just arrived outside the Census office and pour it in. Make sure that all the clothes are in there when you do it. Depriving Firewatch's wastrels of the latest hot couture, I don't know what that is, will be another happy result of your mission. You'll have to evade the guards, but I'm sure that'll be a simple matter for someone like you. Is he the guy we bought all of our fancy nice clothes from? I'd kind of feel bad if we...
Go ahead.
Ruin. Magic swirls even through these dim alleys, Outlander. Perhaps you'd like to carry some with you. Sure, what do you got? You are the worst enchanter I've ever had the misfortune of bartering with. Eldher's Rookery? What the heck is a rookery? Welcome to the rookery. Feel free to browse, but try not to carouse. Ha ha. The Dusters are a mob of gangsters and thugs. Everyone knows it. The Duchess got a new champion sent from out west to try and help whip them into shape, but I can't imagine he'll be able to do much. That's what people call these soldiers of the Dust Moth Legion. They're a bunch of corrupt thugs. No one trusts them, not even the Navy. Okay, so he's just a bookseller. Well, I think we've gotten our fill of books for today.
Something for the gentleman today?
High quality goods, fresh from the Sea of Ghosts. Care to try some horker meat? Ooh, yes, actually, that sounds delicious. I'll buy it all. This is the next time we're gonna be able to eat some horker meat. I'll just eat it all right now, I'm pretty hungry. Okay. Barristers Guild. Welcome to the offices of Daraneth and Daraneth, good Dark Elf. Have you found yourself in need of a barrister?
Excuse me.
I guess not.
Just thinking.
Looking to peruse the handiwork of the finest smith in Telvanus, the master is at work downstairs, but I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. So what do you actually sell? I see some like unique looking helmets and some unique shields. That's kind of cool. Adamantium claymore. That's cool. Mithril short sword. Cannot speak. Short sword. Excuse me, Dark Elf, but I'm having some trouble with a Clannfear. I need your help. Yes, there's a Clannfear inside my house. I managed to escape, but I would be most appreciative if you could take care of the situation for me so I can go back in.
Too much trouble. Must be going now.
Yes. Alright. Yeah, you know, I don't know why I can't ask this guard. So we could try to use the bow. It is a devil longbow, so we can get some Daedric weapons here. I don't know if that'll be any good, because our marksman's pretty terrible. But we'll try it. oh, wow, we actually hit him. These are enchanted arrows. He's stuck on the stairs. Haha. I found your one weakness, the terrain. Now if we could hit you again, that'd be great. No? Okay. That's understandable. Even my arrows are bent. Come on. There we go. We actually killed something. Hooray! Alright, I'm a little curious why there is a Clannfear in here, so I'm going to be a little sneaky here. Hey, please tell Gorinia I'm sorry about the Clannfear. I like how he doesn't even care that we just broke into this room. Okay, well, I'm glad I checked, I guess. I killed it. Thank you, Valdryn Selis, but I do have one more favor to ask. You see, the Clannfear was summoned by Renar Sandris. He's been a thorn in my side for months now. The man just doesn't understand the meaning of the word no. He's been trying to woo me since the first day I met him, and he wanted to show off and summon a Clannfear. Now he's locked himself in my bedroom like a coward. If you would be so kind, please tell him in no uncertain terms to leave my home and to leave me be.
Hurry this up, will you?
Yeah, I don't need your key. I'm just gonna put it on the ground here. You keep it. Nah, I'll take it. Maybe she'll take it back. Hey, I'm back. What? I was only trying to show her how brave I can be. I guess I did a poor job of that, but surely you must have misunderstood her. She can't be asking you to leave. She was most precise. But that can't be. I love her, and I know that deep down she loves me too. I just have to prove it to her. You can't ask me to give up now. I'm sorry she doesn't love you. How can you claim to know what's inside her heart? She deceives even herself. I won't move from the spot. I tried to be reasonable, but you leave me no choice. If you don't leave, I'm going to have to call the guards. Okay, I don't want any trouble. I'll follow you. Come on, buddy. You can make it up the stairs even if the Clannfear couldn't.
So, you want something?
Thank you for clearing my house of that foul creature, Valdryn Selis. Take this with my gratitude. Yeah, no problem.
Hurry this up, will you?
Oh, and she's still rude to me. Alright, so I'm right next to the shipment of clothes we're supposed to ruin. That lady's looking right at us. I'm actually stuck here. Come on, get out. There we go. Yes, the chest with the clothes are right there. It says I'm hidden. I do not believe it. I did bring the chameleon amulet with us, so that'll help. And then let's use Caius's ring and see if we can get away with this. Yes, those are some nice clothes you got there. Be a shame if you pour the reagent into the clothes within the chest. In moments, the clothing blackens and frays until reduced to a loathsome puddle. I feel bad for doing that already. Oh well. Only we're allowed to look fashionable in these clothes. Oh man, now I gotta find his house again. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's this guy. Alright, I did your dirty deed. You've done it. Good. You haven't just helped me, Dark Elf. You've struck a blow for all of us whom the Empire has left behind. Here, take this for your trouble. I am but a poor clothier, but I help those who aid me. 20 gold and an expensive shirt. Well, tell you what. You can have your expensive shirt back. I'd rather take 26 gold. Hey, it's Caius. Hey, have you seen my gummage? What do you mean you don't know what a gummage is? How long have you been in Morrowind anyway? Everyone knows what gummage is, but the important thing is I can't find any. Dig some up for me if you can. Well, what are you doing here then? Come back when you find some gummage. What? Is that a quest? What's gummage? I think that's a word the Imperials use for some native food. Probably scuttle. Scuttle. Gummage? Gross. Guess we'll go to like an inn or something? The Nord lady had food, but I don't think she had scuttle. No.
Something for the gentleman.
Okay, this is like a tavern, right? The Queen's Cutlass. Hello. You are huge, sir. Welcome to the Queen's Cutlass, Outlander, the finest inn in Firewatch. I have good food and drinks on offer and beds. How may I serve you? We've got local fare. It's filling and priced to move. We've got the local brews, but you got scuttle though. No, you don't. I once heard someone using that word for some of the food here. I think it was wickwheat, but I'm not sure. Oh, maybe it's not scuttle then if I'm getting like different answers. I have no idea what old Basilius Coloni means by that, but the publican at the Howling News sometimes offers him shelter against the weather. Perhaps he could help you. Where is the Howling Noose? Okay, we actually were in there before. Of course, we gotta help a seemingly beggar get his drugs or whatever he wants. What's gummage? That sounds exactly like something I expect to hear from Balaxius. I have no idea what it means though. However, I happen to know where you could find your answer. That man hasn't always been a poor beggar in the street. He used to be one of the dusters back in those dark days after the old Duchess died. I think he might still have an old comrade or two left in the Dust Moth Legion. You should go and ask over there. I do pity him somewhat, even if he was a duster. I sometimes let him stay here when it's raining. Not right now, it's raining outside, you're not letting him in. But that's about all I can do for him. But if you're able to make him happy, I'll consider giving you something in return. We're a good guy, we help destitute people, why not? So where is like the actual Imperial fortress or... Okay, there's a fort over here. Maybe that's where we need to go. I assume this is the garrison. Hello. Gummidge, huh? That sounds like something you could chew on, like a tasty hacklow leaf. I guess we're supposed to ask about him in particular? Like your armor, sir.
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
That's some cool looking armor, I like it.
Motto's mercy on you.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
Can't ask anyone about Bali Seis. I'm just gonna call him Baller. Maybe this isn't... I mean, this is a fort, but it's not the garrison, I guess. Those are technically different things.
Walk with Stendar, citizen.
Now we're on the roof. Thankfully our jump is just so ridiculous at this point. Ooh, we actually found a marksman trainer here in the Imperial Census office.
To bother.
I'm gonna get her to like us and do some marksman training. Now I know she's here, so it's kind of funny. No one in here likes us. That's surprising. I don't know why. Maybe from the Tribunal Temple?
Short, so get on with it.
Alright, so there must be like an actual garrison somewhere. Because I talked to every single person in that fort. A Khajiit Imperial Legionnaire. Don't see that every day. Okay, Legion Garrison. I think that's what we want. Hello. What is it, citizen? Are you here to join the Imperial Legion? It's tempting. I've been thinking about doing that for a long time. But no, I'm here to not talk to you, apparently. I do want to join the Legion, though. That's the thing about coming to Firewatch here, is there are faction quests for every single faction, I think, in Firewatch. So we're probably ignoring like the best content here. So yeah, don't think this like whole region, especially Firewatch, is just miscellaneous quests that you pick up. There are Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, I think Thieves Guild here, Legion. Hello. What's Gummidge? Yes, I was fighting alongside, man, I cannot say his name no matter how many times I say it. Baller during the simulacrum, but that's nothing I'd like to be reminded of. He was a drunkard already back then and a horrible soldier. He also had an irritating habit of chewing on a hacklow leaf all the time. I'd trade my left pauldron if that's not what gummidge is. Needless to say, it's certainly a word he has invented for himself. See, that's kind of funny, because didn't someone tell us gummidge might be hacklow leaf? Yeah, so they were right about that. My son was recently shipped up to Fort Frostmoth. Oh, I don't want that quest right now. Gosh dang it. Well, we picked up the Blood Moon DLC quest. That's annoying. I thought he had an actual mission for us. You have learned the Fear of the Flame spell. Cool. I like that they add spell books that actually teach you spells, kind of like the later Elder Scrolls games did. It's a cool feature. Yeah, I was not trying to pick up that Blood Moon DLC mission, but I guess we did. And I don't want to have to reload. Do you have any hacklow leaf on you? You do. How many should we buy? 10? I don't want him to be bugging other people, and he seems like a nice enough beggar. You might as well give him the drugs he wants, right? That's what any decent person would do. Plus, I gotta assume hacklow leaves are like chewing tobacco, and that won't kill you necessarily. Hello.
What's this about?
Yes, I can't find my gummidge. Dig it up for what? I already told you. Well, did you bring me some gummidge then? Yeah, here you go. Oh good, you found my gummidge. Now go bother someone else. It's mine, Valdryn Selis. Get your own. Is this your bed? Here. You can have all the other ones I bought. So you don't gotta bug people no more, sir. Thank you for your service. Let's go talk to the tavern keeper. Why is it so orange in here? It's weird.
But make it quick.
I found the gummidge for him. So it was a hacklow leaf that he was looking for. I'll remember that next time he comes visiting. Here, have a drink for your help. You can also stay the night at the inn if you'd like. Your room is upstairs, first door on your left.
Anytime.
We will actually sleep. If we really want to, though, we should go level up some skills before we do that. All right, let's sleep. You know, we came here to relax. Let's sleep for like 21 hours. Let's level up 2. I'm gonna do willpower, agility, and speed. Those all seem like pretty good to keep moving in the right direction. Our agility is real bad without those gloves on, so it does not hurt to get that up. And we are now level 34, which is pretty crazy. Let's go actually check out the keep itself. I want to see what's going on in there. I love all of the new banners in this mod and all the new custom artwork. Like, that just looks so dang cool. You're all legionnaires, apparently.
Speak with me. So what's this regard?
Oh, is that the Duchess? Can we talk to her? Do I need to? Welcome to Firewatch, citizen. You're standing in the old fortress of Firewatch, home to the Drakelight Beacon and the headquarters of the Honorable Order of Firewatch. Do you have business with the Duchess? I just came to say hi.
Fortune to you.
I'm a pretty prominent member of society on Vvardenfell, so I deserve to see her. Hello. What do you want? Going on? I am Duchess Perulia Gendacia, Lady of Firewatch and ruler of the Telvanus district by the grace of the Emperor. What brings you to Ember Keep? The castle has been my family's home since the Emperor appointed me to the office of Duchess nearly 30 years ago. These walls are full of history. Tell me what you think about House Redoran. They cling to notions that have no place in our imperial world. We must work to help them use their not inconsiderable fighting skills for the Empire. Hey, you better watch yourself. Tell me about Telvanni. The Telvanni are subjects of the Emperor, as we all are. As are we all. Their unconventional style of internal governance does not have any bearing on this first, most fundamental allegiance. Can you tell me about the Drake Light Beacon? A wonder, isn't it? The beacon has stood for over a century, a symbol of the Empire's endurance, our aspirations, and our mission for Tamriel. It has been the honor of my life to serve the beacon as commander of the Order of Firewatch. We are its custodians, in fact, and in spirit, and we strive every day to embody the virtues the beacon represents: tenacity, guidance, vigilance. We must not fail, and yet we have. This matter of the Brazen Maiden reflects ill on us all. What the heck are you talking about? I really shouldn't comment on the matter. It's before the magistrate, and since the Order of Firewatch is under investigation, it would be inappropriate for me to involve myself. But the Empire always values its citizens' contributions to its governance. Do you want to help with the Brazen Maiden investigation? Sure. Excellent. Then I advise you to see the magistrate. His office is nearby. Here, let me write down the directions for you. Directions? It's that far away? Top of beacon, 1 hour. Don't make me wait. Jeez, all right. How do we get to the beacon? Oh, there it is. All right, well. Hello. I'm just going to go in your lighthouse. It seems like the Legionnaires don't like us here very much, which is weird because I feel like they did like us in Vvardenfell. Ooh, a hand-to-hand book. Excuse me, sir. I'm just trying to read the books behind you. They look interesting. Yeah, just keep going up. Man, this tower goes on a while, doesn't it? Keeps going and going and going. I would not want to walk up here every day. Holy crap, I've gone up like 50 flights of stairs at this point. Who's the poor guy who has to light these torches? Am I in like a time loop right now? What's going on? There we go, jeez.
Oh, I'm sure this is important, but
hey.
I really must go.
Oh, this area is off limits to everyone but Knights of the Order of Firewatch, citizen. Please don't loiter here. I guess we should wait an hour? 1 hour has passed since he gave me the note. He's probably waiting for me at the top of Drake Light Beacon right now. No, this is a Bosmer. Oh, there he is. How did you get up here? I apologize for the subterfuge. I cannot be seen to be attending too closely to this matter. A conflict of interest or something of the sort. Well, damn it, I am interested. The reputation of the Order of Firewatch is at stake. So what do you want to know about the Brazen Maiden? The Maiden is a ship. Its captain, Vvardenfell, claims that it was damaged on the passage south from Althoa because she couldn't see this fire here. She claims it wasn't lit. I have spoken to the knight on duty at the time, Helris Jural, and he corroborates the story. He has, of course, been expelled from the Order of Firewatch. That was not enough for Captain Vvardenfell, and now she is petitioning the magistrate, William Rillard, to force the Order to pay for repairs and other damages. We've tried to smooth things over with her, but she's inflexible. Perhaps she thinks Rillard will give her a better deal. She might be right. The magistrate is not discreet with his opinion of the Order, and yet, as a representative of the Empire, spelling mistake there, he is responsible for the Order's defense. He has told me that his investigation is complete. To him, the case is decided. The Order's failure in its duty will be put down in ink to be read by legal scholars for generations to come. I cannot allow this to happen. The case cannot be allowed to proceed, and yet, for me to become involved would be highly irregular, which is why I need someone unaffiliated like you to do some digging, to make sure that whatever William Rillard has missed or buried is brought to light, to make sure that he cannot entertain the thought of hearing Captain Vvardenfell's petition. Will you help me? Yeah, I'll help you. Thank you, Valdryn Selis. I need you to speak to the involved parties and see if there's some detail we can leverage to have the case dismissed. Talk to Vvardenfell, see if she's the straight arrow she claims to be. Helris Jural might be willing to tell you more than he told me. Vvardenfell has retained the lawyers, Daranath and Daranath. Oh, there you go. There actually is a reason to go talk to them. Find out from them what their argument is and see what William Rillard's current thoughts are on the case. I will await you here for a few more hours. Then I must return to the keep. Where is Bidsey? You'll find her on her ship. It's docked below at the first major pier on the right. What about Helris? I believe I saw him below in the beacon's barracks, returning his equipment. And I know where the lawyers are. What about William Rillard? A bureaucrat. He works out of the Imperial Commission's offices. You can find them through the archway on your left at the base of the main stairs in Ember Keep's Great Hall. I'm not going to remember most of that, but sure. I'm just going to jump down. Can I get out of here? No. Please, I don't want to walk down all those stairs again. Let's just divine intervention down. I'm lazy. There we are. All right, let's talk to the lawyers first, because I do know where they are. Hello? Tell me about the Drakelight Beacon. Our assertion is that the Order of Firewatch is legally responsible for damage caused by its failure to keep the beacon lit. It is imperial law that the Empire, and by extension its institutions, has a duty of care for all lawful travelers on byways and waterways where it is reasonably within imperial purview to ensure such safety, and where the traveler does not deliberately or recklessly compromise their own safety or the safety of another. This case should not be any clearer. He's a lawyer based off those words. Tell me about Bidsey. I'm confident we can secure a significant settlement for our client. She's a capable captain with a proven reputation, and I mean proven literally. We have letters from harbor masters across the inner sea testifying to our client's good character and seamanship. That's suspicious, don't you think? Tell me about William. He's the magistrate for Firewatch, very experienced. He works out of the offices of the Imperial Commission. Okay.
Go ahead.
And then you don't have anything different to say, so. All right, let's go talk to maybe the captain, because I can probably find her pretty easily.
I'm listening.
Brazen Maiden. Stop right there, Outlander. I'm not even looking at you. What is your business on the Brazen Maiden? I want to ask you some questions. When's this town going to offer me something other than questions? I've had enough of them. Here, let me get closer to you.
I'm waiting.
Tell me about yourself. I'm the captain of the Brazen Maiden ship I'm letting you stand on for the moment. Tell me about your ship. She's been my girl for a long time. Not a board or peg on her that is the same as when she first touched water with the name, but her soul hasn't changed a whit. Taken me from Blacklight to Vivek and up to Althoa more times than I can count. She sailed the Sea of Ghosts even around to Winterhold, though I wouldn't take her again. Reckon she could sail the Padomiak had I a mind to steer her into the Isles, but I don't. Inner seas where we belong. By rights, she'd be riding down the wind south by now, but with the damage done to her, I feel we will be spending some more nights in the dock. I'm furious about it. Only thing keeping me from taking on the Duchess herself is the knowledge that I've got the Empire and its stooge, Sinolius Tullinus, by the Quama eggs. Drakes will be coming my way soon enough, and I'll be clear of this port and glad to have it at my back. Yeah, I feel like you're lying, lady. Tell me about your lawyers. Never met a lawyer before. I've seen their board enough times, though. Knew where I was going next when I hit those shoals and marched straight there as soon as my feet touched dry land. Office is over by the east gate if you have a mind to do as I did. Tell me about the beacon. That blasted pile of stones. I shouldn't be so hard on it. It's guided me through this stretch enough times. I suppose that's what got me peeved, coming up into the strait and seeing nothing where I expected light. Would have thought I'd steered us wrong if I didn't know these waters like I do. Knowing wasn't enough, though. The light's the only thing that'll get you through the rocks north of here if you're sailing the night. Tell me about Sinolios Tulnus? I don't have a problem with him, just wish he'd kept his vessel in better order so I could have kept mine in better shape. About William. He's the Empire man who will be hearing my petition. Never had to lean on the Empire justice before. I hope it's just as they claim. What are you exactly transporting here, lady? What's in your cabin? I don't trust you at all. No, look this way. All right, let's do some sneaky. I feel like she's suspicious. Maybe it's just me. But she got it. Clothes. Who wears clothes when you're on a ship? You're supposed to be shirtless all the time. Amethyst, diamond, turquoise. There's nothing that suspicious here, is there? Well, I guess we could try the decks. Seems like she's shipping like clothes and sujama. Nothing illegal, right? Hello? Tell me about Bidsey. She's a fine captain, excellent even, but she's got no ambition. There's money to be made on the inner sea, real money, and she's satisfied going port to port for a pittance. Yes. Oh, I found the secret thing. She's not. Well, they got moon sugar here, which is illegal, but There's literally a crate here full of Dwemer artifacts. That's a big no-no, lady. Udrasi, you swit. I knew you couldn't resist taking a peek. Now you know why I told you to avoid any Imperial entanglements. Remember, no stops until Helnim. Work double shifts if you have to. Throw that chitin-hearted captain overboard if you have to. Once you're there, Jorval will take care of the rest. Udrasi and Jorval. You're Udrasi. Why can I not call you out on it? I guess let's talk to the captain. Maybe we can... Hey, there's a guy smuggling Dwemer artifacts. Nope. Interesting. I guess we'll go talk to some other people. Unfortunately, I do think I'm going to have to end it here for today, though, as this episode is going to start to go on a little bit too long, but we will pick this up next time. I plan on staying quite some time here in Firewatch and exploring the region. We might do some faction quests. I think that's the strongest part of Tamriel Rebuilt are the faction quest lines, and so it does feel bad not doing them. But like I said, this is supposed to be kind of a vacation for Valdryn, but we are apparently solving some crazy mystery. So I kind of feel like that's how Valdryn and his vacations would go, is he'd be like, oh yeah, I'm here to relax, but then he tries to solve people's problems. So yeah, you know, we're going to be here next time. It'll be fun. Tamriel Rebuilt content is great. It's amazing. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like or subscribe if you have not yet. And I will see you next time.